Hey! Hey there! Today I'm going to be showing you guys my updated Gley build. Gley was one of the few descendants who received a buff in the recent patch. Not only did she receive a lot of damage buffs, she also received a very good quality of life improvement by removing the speed penalty when using her sensory buff. First thing to discuss is the buff to Predator Instinct. A lot of people did not want to use this because they thought that you lose damage, but even before the buff, it was already better assuming you shoot for more than 2 seconds. Nothing really changed in the builds. First reason was I was already using Predator Instinct and the buff to this module is just a net positive, especially on your restored relic. Second reason is the buff to increase sensory is also a net positive because of the flat crit damage and weak point increase as well as the movement improvements. Third reason is that Mutant Cell did not change Gley because there is no weapon buffs on Mutant Cell. Unless of course if you use her Massacre build, which I won't be covering. Simply because the damage output of weapons outperforms her Massacre build by a lot. Trust me, I built her Ice Maiden Massacre build and it is so inefficient. Fourth reason is that Component Core is also a huge net positive for Gley and other Gunner descendants because you are already using HP and defense modifiers. I don't even need to calculate the effective hit points to know that the AHP of Gley is 3 to 5 times the amount compared to Skiller descendants. The only changes I will make is the optimization specific to Gley. As a Gunner descendant, Gley is only as good as the weapon she uses. And personally for her mobbing build, I will always recommend using the Restored Relic. It's a lot easier to use the weapon because of the auto-tracking and it deals an absurd amount of DPS. The second weapon that's really good in Gley is of course the Malevolent at 60% fire rate on weapon cores. The third weapon for Gley is her single target embossing weapon, the Last Dagger. The reason why we don't need the second focus module is because you already have enough for a 100% uptime on your third ability, except during cast animation. Essentially, if you have lower cooldown than the duration, you don't want to keep casting your third because it's similar to reloading even when you've not emptied your magazine. You want to consume the duration before casting your third ability because doing otherwise will reduce your average shot per second. As mentioned a lot before, Gley's third ability does not essentially mean that she does not reload. We can consider the third ability cast animation as the reload downtime. That's it for the video guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!